One of my favorite games ever is Centipede, and today we're playing Incredipede, which, in name alone, evokes memories of Centipede, but the Incredipede has very weird limbs.
Oh, the strangest limbs.
What a very strange-looking character this
Kind of
is.
gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
Yeah. It's set up like it's a boxed board game when you open up the app, and then you get to enjoy a really amazing visual experience here, looking at the cutscenes and just the way things play out. We've got parchment with very thick ink, very bold colors, and it just sets the tone for this game that is a bit of a puzzle, a bit of a platformer. Marissa, what did you think?
This game seems like it would be so simple, but it really isn't.
You're controlling essentially the bicep and the tricep, but you don't know what it's going to do when you start each stage, because in every stage, the Incredipede has a different limb formation. Sometimes there are a lot of limbs, sometimes there's only one, and it's very weird because what you want to do is get to the glowing column of light,
yes,
but you also want to collect whatever fruit is in the stage, and therein lies, for me, the main challenge, because sometimes it's very easy to get to the light, but it's very difficult to get the apples or the cherry or whatever the fruit is.
It's a really nice feeling to play this game because everything about it pulls you in a certain way, and I love the look of it. I love the colors here as well. I was pleasantly surprised because I would never have gone into this in the App Store because, I mean, it kind of looks scary.
It does. It looks weird, but once I started playing it, and I know I mentioned this game a lot, but it reminded me of Ivy the Kiwi in terms of its visual style. It's got this watercolor kind of look to it. Looks like it's happening on paper, like you're just opening a storybook and you're seeing this thing happen in like this magical book where animations are possible. It is a little bit of physics management because sometimes you move a limb and you start teetering to one side and you have to move it back the other way to get over something.
Yeah, well, gravity really comes into play here. And there were so many times where I thought I was right and I was definitely wrong, and I would fall into a crevice and I was stuck and I have to restart again. But the restarting is so seamless. You just jump right back into it. There's not even really a fade out. You're just jumping right back to where you started again. And I love that because you want that for an iOS game. You really want that to keep you coming back.
Another thing about this game that is strange and not like games I've played before is that you can skip ahead on the world map. Like you can just click on the last level and go there if you want and try that out and see like a really weird Incredipede that maybe you're not ready to see just yet because you haven't played all the different iterations of the Incredipede. I think this is a very interesting game that people should check out if they're looking for something a little different in the App Store. Marissa, what are you giving Incredipede?
It's a 7.5.
I agree, 7.5.